everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I have a very fun video in store for you all, and that is the review of the brand new collection from Morphe, which includes the new 35G Bronze Goals eyeshadow palette. And guys, just take a look at this palette. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. So excited to play with this. They released some bronzers in the collection, as well as some liquid highlights, some lippies, some lip glosses, and they also released this kabuki style bronzer, face and body bronzer brush. So I will be playing with all of these products today. So I hope you all are excited for this video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, so the first product that I want to jump in and play with is the new Morphe Liquid Luster. These are 4 mini highlighter drops. So very beautiful, and I have already put my foundation on, concealer and cream contour, but I have not powdered because I wanted to put this on the high points of my cheeks and face before I did that. So you get 4 in the little bundle, and when I first saw this collection, I figured you would be able to buy just 1 or 2, but you can't. They all come in a little set like this. So I don't know which one I want to jump into first. These two are going to be too dark, so I think I'm going to go in with this one, and this is in the shade Optic. So what I'm going to do, and let me give you the prices of these. Alright, so I got the prices, and this set of 4 is $25, so very affordable if you compare it to something like the Stila Liquid or the Cover FX, not Stila, the Cover FX drops like this, cause I don't know what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and just put Optic on the high points of my face, and then we'll blend it in. So when I put the other shade on my hand, it feels like it has like an oily consistency, and I'm going to blend this in with the mini sponge from the Jeffree Star Morphe collection. Ooh. And I am not like a liquid highlight girl. I'd rather go in with a powder highlight, but that is really pretty. That is just a really nice subtle glow. And then just for fun, I want to try Strobe, which is more of like the pinky shade. And we'll put that on the Cupid's bow just to see what it looks like. And I'm going to use the other side of the sponge. That's pretty, but I like Optic a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit down the bridge of my nose. That is so pretty, guys. I really like this. It's not moving my foundation around, so that's a good sign. Ooh. Yeah, I really like these guys. So yes, A+, A+, A+ on these. And it's just a cute little set to have and play around with. And I would suggest, like, if you're around my skin tone, then, you know, or even darker during the summertime, you could put this like on your shoulders or your collarbone just to give you that extra pop of glow. I think that would look really gorgeous. Alright, so I'm going to hop off camera and go ahead and set my makeup, and then I will be right back and we can start playing with the brand new 35G Bronze Goals eyeshadow palette. So I'll see you in a second. All Alright guys, so I sat my face with my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Pound Cake. And even though I did that, you can still see the liquid highlight shining through, so that's awesome. I was kind of worried that it would, mattify it and take that glow away, but it didn't. So that's a good sign. Now, I'm so excited. When I saw this, I knew I had to have it. I love the whole collection. I love all of these like bronzy gold brown shades. And so here is what the new Morphe palette looks like. So very, very beautiful. And I think this was $25. So very affordable. So the first shade, and then you also get this little, cover protectant, and it's got all the shade names on it. So the first shade I'm going to go into is Sandy, which is this shade right here. Just a really nice transition color. And I'm going to pick that up on my Smith 232. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. Alright. Okay, good. Now we're all up close and personal. We can get to work. Alright, so I'm going to pick a little bit of that up, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to start creating that crease. And I have hooded eyes, so eyeshadow has always been, an issue for me. And trying to figure out how to make eyeshadow work for my eye shape. And I know there are a lot of people out there that struggle with the same things. So there are a few, tips and tricks I've learned along the way. And one is whenever you're doing your eyebrow, make your arch a little higher, which I could probably go a little higher, and then just start creating a crease right below your eye socket. So you can feel the bone right there, and then just go in and start defining that crease. So this shade is blending beautifully. And that is the lightest shade in the palette. I could probably use a lighter shade to use as my transition, but that's okay. It will work. So I take that same shade on the lower lash line. And I'm not sure what look I'm going to go for. I'm just going to play around and try to use as many shades as I can. So there is Sandy. So I really, really like that shade. I think it, just applied beautifully. There's no patchiness. It's just a pretty shade. So next, I am going to take this Morphe brush. It's kind of like a little pencil brush. It was in one of the collections from Christmas. And I'm going to dip into Naked, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to pick a little bit up on the end of the brush, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go ahead and start defining that crease I was talking about. So now that I've kind of defined, a crease for my eye, I'm going to go back in with the Smith 230 brush and blend it out so there's no harsh lines. And before I do that, I'm just going to take it on that same pencil brush and smoke out the lower lash line. And that is a beautiful shade as well. It's like a rich, warm, orangey brown shade. That's beautiful. Alright, so back in, no excess product on the brush. And I'm just going to hold back really far on the brush and really softly blend it out. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do there. Now I'm going to go in with the Smith 230 brush. It's a little bit smaller than the 232. And I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and that is called SPF. So and I'm just going to continue to build up that crease color. I really want to do like a bronzy, smoky eye. I'll also bring that on the outer V. Take that same shade and go under the lower lash line. So very pretty, very smoky. I love all of these rich, warm brown shades. I just think they look so pretty. I'm a neutral girl. Warm tones, neutrals. Alright, so that is the 3 shades I have put down. It was Sandy, Naked, and then SPF. So far I have not had any issues with any of these shades. They've all blended out beautifully. So I'm going to go back in with the Smith 232, the big fluffy brush, and I picked up a little bit of Sandy, and I'm just going to go back over these edges and blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to leave it like that. Now I'm going to pick up my MAC 242 and I'm going to dip into one of these bronzy shades. I think I'm going to go in with Poolside, which is this shade right here. And I want to see how it performs with no MAC Fix Plus or wetting the brush. Ooh, that is pretty. And that is just dry. And I swatched a few of these and the shimmers are just so buttery. That is a really, really pretty shade. And there is a little bit of fallout, but nothing we can't handle. I did put down some extra translucent powder, so it will not mess up my foundation. So that is really pretty. And again, that is just dry. So now I want to go in with a little darker shade. So I'm going to go in with this one down here at the bottom. And that is called it's called 101 Degrees. And I'm just going to flip my brush over. And I'm going to pick that up. And I'm going to put that on the outer V. And just mesh those two shades together. that's performing nicely as well. So I've really not had any issues with this eyeshadow palette. Some of Morphe's palettes, you know, perform well or perform better than others, and this one's just doing a great job. So I really like this palette so far, guys. I think it's really pretty, and especially for the price, it's very affordable, especially for the amount of shades that you get. So I'm going to go back in with this shade that we put on the lid, and that is Poolside, and I'm just going to pick that up on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to go right here. I'm going to wet my brush just to see if that intensifies it anymore. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of the product on the tip of the brush, and then I'm just going to spritz it. Alright, now. Oh yeah. That did definitely intensify it. And then I'm just going to go back in with 101 degrees and bring that underneath the lash line. Alright, now to highlight, I'm going to wipe off all that product. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, just a really pretty champagne-y color, and that is called Glow On. And I'm just going to highlight the brow bone. That's really pretty. And the inner corner. So that shade's not as pigmented as Poolside or 101 degrees, but it's still pretty. Maybe you just gotta dig your brush in a little more. There it is. Very nice. Ooh. Alright, so this is what we're working with. I think that looks really pretty. Like I said, everything blended nicely. I did not have any issues with patchiness. And this on the lid is without any Fix Plus. So, very buttery. Alright, I am going to go finish up my other eye, and then I'll be back and we can play with these lippies and with the new bronzers from Morphe. So I'll see y'all in just a second. Alright guys, so I went ahead, finished up the other eye. I applied my mascara, and the mascara I use is the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. I also discovered this in my drugstore video that was up last Friday. So this is an awesome drugstore mascara. I have been using it every day since I discovered it. So awesome option. Now, the palette, I love it. I did not have any issues at all. Everything blended out beautifully, so I cannot wait to dip back into this, play with some other colors, but I think the look turned out beautifully. Now, I am stoked that Morphe launched bronzers. I am a sucker for all kinds of bronzers. I probably apply way too much than I should, but I just love it. So I picked up two of the bronzers, and here's what the packaging looks like. So very fun, summery, you know, makes you want to go to the beach. Alright, so I picked up the shade Icon and Megastar. So I will get those out and then we can compare, and then you got your little protectant card in there. So here is Icon, and then here is Megastar. So definitely Megastar is a lot darker. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with Icon first, and I'm going to use my favorite bronzer brush, which is the JH02. And I'm just going to pick a little bit of it up and start bronzing. pretty. This is applying beautifully. I might use a little bit. Well, I don't think I can go any darker. Yeah, this one's going to be way too dark for me right now, so I'm just going to stick with Icon, but I love this bronzer so far. I like the color. It's right in the middle of like cool and a warm tone bronzer, but it's perfect for my skin tone right now. And just for reference, most of the time I pick my foundations or anything like that with medium with neutral undertones. So that looks so pretty. There's no patchiness or anything like that. It's just a really nice bronzer. And these are $19, but if you can, I mean, the pan size are huge, so this will really last you a long time. It's kind of the same size as the Marc Jacobs coconut bronzer. It's that, I think they're probably really similar in size. So, oh crap, guys. I forgot I picked up the Glamour Bronze Deluxe Face and Body brush. So, I guess we'll just see what it's like. So, it's just like a kabuki style brush, and oh my gosh, it is so soft. Yes. Dang it. Well, let's just go back in with some more and see how we like it. So I guess you could use this for even the liquid highlighter, you know, to go on your shoulders or your collarbone, or, you know, if you want to bronze up. So I'm just going to dip in. So it's definitely not as stiff as the Jaclyn Hill bronzer brush, but I mean, it's nice. I would probably use this more for the body, but very cute and nice. Let's see, how much was this brush? So the brush is $24, so kind of expensive for Morphe, and they are sold out right now. So, all right, and last but certainly not least, we have got the Morphe Hot Tropic 5-piece lip gloss collection. It looks like this, so very pretty colors in here. If I can get it open. And this is $32 and it is sold out as well. I'm sorry guys, I had no idea all of this was sold out. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this lighter shade right here and see what that looks like. This is Kiss Kiss. Ooh, there's some pigment in there. So there is Kiss Kiss. It's kind of, I mean, there was a lot of pigment when I first applied it, but then once I, you know, blended it out, it's more sheer. So I'm going to try to apply this over top of it, which is in the shade Punch. It's the really pretty hot pink coralish shade. Ooh. And you could apply, you know, a lip liner all over the lip and then go in with this as a topper, and I think that would look pretty as well. And there are some lighter, and that's nice. So like I said, there are some lighter shades in here and some like really bronzy brown shades. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade of the lip gloss. This is called Beach Goals. It looks like this. And I'm just going to put this in the center. Kind of give a little highlighted effect. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I think everything turned out beautifully. I am so surprised how much I enjoyed the liquid highlighters. Like I said, I'm really not a liquid highlighter type of girl, but I think this has kind of changed my mind. And you can still see the highlight peeking through. I've not put any other highlight over top of it. The eyeshadow palette, I give it an A+++. It was awesome, and like I said, I cannot wait to dip back in. If you all want to see more looks with this palette, just leave me a comment down below and I will definitely do that for you all. The bronzer, oh my god, I love it. And for the price and the amount of product you get, which you get 20 grams, which is 0.7 ounces, so a lot of product in here. I will definitely be using this some more. And then when I get a little more tan in the summer, I will definitely be able to use the Mega Star. And the lip glosses. I mean, I'm not a real big lip gloss girl, but I do like this. I think there's enough pigment in there. And like I said, if you wanted to fill in your lips with some lip liner and then put this on as a topper, I think that would be beautiful. And I do like the brush, but for the price, it's definitely not necessary. But I will use it again. So yeah, that will complete this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love nothing more than to have you join my little family here on YouTube. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you can be notified every single time I upload. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all in my next ones. Bye!